Now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow on my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. She always said it would be someday, seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow. So be careful how you talk to me,
That's the day we...
cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down, so you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running, because I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. And there's only one crown, and there's only one king, and it's looking like me.
During that last point, big disco. It's going to be a game to 10. Can this be completed?
So you better start running. Come on. boy always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew.
Alex? Score is who?
6-5, ATC leading.
Offense, defense, any breaks up?
ATC were down 2 breaks, got it back.
So it's tight now.
It's tight, it's on serve.
Offense.
Yeah. Down 2 or 3 breaks.
Good afternoon, everybody. On na? No, there hasn't been commentary going on. It's been extremely hot out here. We've included hydration / heat breaks into these two games. Playing for 7th position, 7 versus 8 position match between L2F Learning to Fly and ATC Air Traffic Control. Both Bangalore teams, some good on-field competition going on. The score is currently 6-5 to ATC. That's an unfortunate turn from L2F. So currently the score is just on point, equal. ATC started this game on offense. Of course, apparently they went a few breaks down. L2F took the lead and ATC has caught up and made up on those breaks they lost, break points. Piyush yelling to who I am unaware. I cannot see. BBK? Maybe asking for the disc. There's a foul call between Piyush and Ananya just outside the end zone. Piyush is holding the disc. ATC now has a chance to break. Offense. ATC with Kanish, Piyush, Sarang, Sushmita. Sorry, actually that's Moses. My bad. With the inverted cap, I think that's Moses. Can't tell who the last woman is, but right outside the end zone, Piyush has the disc. Everybody's cutting. Sushmita is there for support in the back for a dump. However, there's a turn. Also, a call's been made. Piyush is calling a foul / strip call, saying the drop happened because Aniket made contact with his arm. Ultimate Frisbee is a self-officiated game. We don't have referees. So players on the field at a point in time or during that point are the referees of the point. So in a 7 versus 7 game, there are 14 referees essentially on the field at a time. Players have to resolve their own calls. Looks like it was accepted, and Piyush had the disc, tried to reset it, but both the ATC dump handlers missed out on catching it. Another quick turn from L2F, an overthrow, went too high, Sarang intercepted. Kanishk to Sush, to Sarang again. Sarang is looking deep and is put it in there. Kanishk has made it and has scored. Kanishk has scored. This means ATC is 1 break up. Score is 7-5. be some injury on ground. Ananya's in a bit of pain. Physio! Yeah, we were going. Boss, don't focus. Thank you. Score the goal and India have won! Wales have won! Now.
Yeah, as a boy, always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow on my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. She always said it would be someday, seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in a room, everybody better bow. So be careful how you talk to me.
That's the time.
Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Because I'm coming right now. Because I'm coming right now. And there's only one crown. And there's only one king. And it's looking like me.
During that
So
last
you
point,
better
big
start
disco.
running.
It's going to be a game to 10. Can this be completed? Oh.
Yeah. So you better start running. Come on. So you better start. Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Cause I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Cause I'm coming right now.
Score the goal and India have won! Wales have won! Now. Game started. The score is 7-5 to ATC, folks. ATC versus L2F. 7v8 position game is going on. ATC is 1 break point up. It isn't half time yet. L2F on offense. L2F's handler puts it deep, looking for Sisa. Will Sisa finish this? Sarang got there. Sarang jumped up and tapped it out of the way. Looks like everybody's exhausted. It's quite hot out here today. Hotter than the last couple of days. Though also the wind has picked up. ATC is on offense. BBK picks up the disc, walks it up to the line. Somebody named Jimmy on L2F is the disc mark. Looks like a flat mark. Kia with the disc now. Kia looking forward. And Piyush did have a second chance at it, but Johnny with the awareness that he had just had to tap it out a little bit and generate that turnover for ATC. L2F picks up. Rishi to Sisa. Sisa looking forward. Sisa to Swati. Swati to Jimmy. Jimmy looks forward but does not huck it, although Parul was running deep. Centers it to Sisa. Sisa to Swati. Swati back to Rishi. Rishi looking into centering it to Sisa. Some dangerous play-esque out there. Didn't look too safe. However, that's the score for L2F. 7-6. Maitreyi on ATC, playing Axis handler. Kanishk with a slightly difficult grab. Catches it and sends it deep to Priya. Priya catches it in the end zone despite having ASR on her tail. That's the score for ATC. Score is 8-6 to ATC. That's half, folks. That's half time. Half time. Ads.
Score the goal and India have won! Miles on one! Now.
Yeah, as a boy, I was you. I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. Yeah, everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow on my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. Yo,
Joey said it would be someday. Seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow.
He read that.
So be careful how you talk to me.
That's the day we.
Cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Because I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. And there's only one crown. And there's only one king. And it's looking like me.
During that
So
last
you
point,
better
big
start
disco.
running.
It's going to be a game to 10. Can this
So
be
you better
completed?
start running.
Yeah.
So you better start running.
Come on, come on.
So you better start. So you better start. Cause there's only one king. And there's only one crown. And there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Cause I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. Right now. Right now. Right now.
Score the goal and India have won. Playing someone. Now.
Yeah, as a boy, I always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow on my soul, with a sword that's sewn in the ground. Joey said it would be someday. Seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow.
He read that.
So be careful how you talk to me.
That's the day we.
Cause there's only one king. And there's only one crown. And there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down. So you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Because I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. And there's only one crown. And there's only one king. And it's looking like me.
During that
So
last
you
point,
better
big
start
disco.
running.
It's going to be a game to 10. Can this
So
be
you better
completed?
start running.
Yeah,
So you better start running.
come on.
we can ask the staff to touch up this field before finals.
You want this field, huh?
This is the finals field.
After this, no?
Yeah, because you can't see the lines and the football lines are still distracting the players apparently.
Yeah. I don't know if 2 yards outside made such a big difference. Should have just used the football line.
It's so narrow. It's on both sides.
Side is fine. Outside.
That field also has been very narrow fields. It's already narrower than it ought to be by 2-3 meters on both fields, right? It's 33 and a half. Instead of 37, 33 I think they've done.
Get the mark.
Then it'll be 31 is really narrow. Like for swings and all, it makes such a difference to the game. Like for teams that use it. It ends up being beneficial.
Come on.
They had gone for lunch.
Yeah, they've gone for
I saw
lunch.
them
Once they're
there.
back,
Yeah. This time. Ooh. That's a timeout call from Rishi on L2F. Score is 9-6 to ATC. It is extremely hot and Athletes are taking the time to get some water. Yep, great grab from Rishi. What was Sisa was hoping would be a floaty huck. I think there was a stop in the wind and it bulleted straight into what looked like it would be going out, but Rishi very quickly stopped, turned and intercepted and secured that disc. Do and send it back to Rishi. Aniket sends it into the end zone but bounces off Johnny's hands for a turn. The finals is later today at 3:30 p.m. between Airbenders 1 from Bangalore and Airborne from Chennai. Aditi passes it to Josh. Josh to Piyush. Piyush sends it to Sanjeev. Sanjeev to Moses. Moses back to Joshua. Josh to Jeev. ATC holding a vertical stack, trying to organize and conserve energy. Moses takes off deep, expecting a hug, but I think the wind is not blowing in their favor for a long throw in that direction. There's a turn and L2F is back in possession. Sisa picks up the disc on the sideline. The force is backhand. Reset. Centers it to Aniket. Aniket flows to Rishi. Aniket sends it to Bhavya or Bao. Back to Aniket, sending it deep. Johnny versus Piyush. Piyush taps it out. Johnny takes a sub, an injury sub. giving ATC also the opportunity to substitute one of the players if they choose to. Sarang has stepped in, Moses has stepped out. Another turn. ATC calls a timeout this time.
Score the goal, and India have won! Miles onward!
Yeah, as a boy, I always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the promise that it brings. You only wanted me to screw up, but it's something that you're never gonna see. And everything that you hope for, yeah, it was only in a dream. Yeah, now I go on a roll, and I know that I'm never breaking down. I control all the flow in my soul, put a sword at the stone in the ground. You always said it would be someday, seeing castles in the clouds. One way or another, when I step in the room, everybody better bow.
So be careful how you talk to me,
That's the day we...
cause there's only one king, and there's only one crown, and there ain't enough room for us both on the throne. It's about to go down, so you better start running. So you better start running. So you better start running. Because I'm coming right now. Cause I'm coming right now. And there's only one crown. And there's only one king. And it's looking like me.
During that
So
last
you
point,
better
big
start
disco.
running.
It's going to be a game to 10. Can this
So
be
you better
completed?
start running.
Yeah.
So you better start.
artistic director. I'm going to do some commentary for this game. So, पानी पानी Not so hard. After this match, we'll have a break. I think so. Short break, yeah. Sorry. Hey, watch out.
We're in the last 12 minutes of the game time between L2F and ATC. This is the game for 7th positions. The NCS 2023-24 Nationals. This is the 5th season of Nationals. Both of these are experienced, well-founded club teams from Bangalore. We have TJ picking up the disc for ATC.
No. The wireless one is not working.
भाई चालू है ना?
Lovely. What a foot! Should get 2 points for that. Who put Kanishk? Loaded into space.
Scoreline stands at 7-12 to ATC. Heat has been beating down on all of these athletes for the past 80 plus minutes, and fatigue has really set in, as you can see even from the way they're walking. However, the cheers from the ATC side at least are going strong still. We had just taken a small break for water, a hydration break, wherein people were rushing to fill their bottles of water, electrolytes and Enerzol, which happens to be our hydration partner for this event. Shout out to Enerzol. It's likely to be, don't have the temperature readings right now, but it's likely to be upward of 35 degrees now. The sun is really beating down hard. The wind is a bit erratic. Right now it's perfectly still, but just 5-10 minutes back there were some big gusts of wind throwing dust all over the field. We have Sarang pulling the disc for the ATC side. Big backhand OI floating over the end zone. Rishi is behind it, collects it at the back of the end zone for L2F, passes it to number 16, Pras on the L2F team, back to Rishi, working their way up the line to Swati on the far side of the field. Big fake, resets back to Rishi, number 99. Forehand to Johnny, Johnny to Pras. Pras looking forward. Good movement here by the L2F offender. People on offense. A small contact call is made between BBK and Pras, and the disc is promptly checked back in by Pras. Looking for options, and there's a nice in-cut there by Swati again. And a nice pivot and a beautiful floaty forehand throw, which Pras collects in between two ATC handlers, now looking just outside the end zone. Swati with a big call of here. He does not give the disc, but Johnny is wide open in the back of the end zone for an easy pass, which Pras has provided. And that's a score for L2F. Just as big cheers are going up there from the ATC sideline. Lakshman, ex from Azim Premji University, who plays also for Hamadat Zone, college level player who's playing his first season with ATC this time, leading the cheer and straining, really giving his 110% in that cheer there. This is ATC's last game, a fight for 7th place between ATC and L2F, and he's not conserving any of his energy, using it all right here, right now for this very crucial game, positional game that they are competing against L2F for.
This heat and on this bay. Where did you sit? Can I take a seat? Yeah.
Big pull from L2F as the cheers are coming up from the sideline as well. More and more is the call. Naveen is collecting for ATC. Now recenters it to Mai. Back to Naveen. Then looking forward. Nice in cut there by Lakshman. A little bit of contact there between Lakshman and 00 from L2F team. Promptly resolved. Think possibly a violation called. People are moving before the disc was checked back in, so they will have to promptly go back into the positions they were at before when the call was made. TC looking to be forming a sort of vertical stack. Many cuts happening at the same time. Mai coming off to the break side. One person shooting off deep. Naveen to Lakshman to Naveen, and Naveen hucks it deep. There is a player under it. Johnny is under it as well, and Johnny does come down with the D for L2F. A really nice reading of the disc there by Johnny, and great defensive play by Johnny from L2F. Get the D is the call coming up from the ATC sideline now. Moses and Piyush on ATC sideline instructing the players on the field as to where to stand, how to position, who's going to cut in and when, and to kind of be proactive about defending these players, making sure they are limiting as the cuts that they prefer to take. Always good to have a helpful sideline directing traffic, as they see much more of the field than perhaps the players at the field, especially towards the front of the field. They have a more panoramic view of the entire field and are able to thus advise, much like a goalkeeper in football. Big throw going up, and ATC does collect it. Number 4 for ATC, and promptly putting it into the end zone for Naveen, number 99, to collect for the score for ATC. That's the 13th point for ATC, nearing that 15-point mark. It's 8-13, L2F at 8 and ATC at 13. We are 95 minutes into this 100-minute game. So it's just the last 5 minutes of play before the hard cap is called and the game will be played to +1. L2F is racing the clock in this kind of situation. Substituting most of the athletes that were on the line. Pras stepping off to take a point in this. The heat is really beating down, as I mentioned before, and in these conditions it's really difficult to play more than 1 or 2 consecutive points. You have to take breaks and make sure you're hydrating regularly in order to prevent cramps and injuries on field. Shell with the pull now from the ATC side. It's a lovely pull by Sherl, floating smoothly into the third quarter of the field, collected by Sissa from L2F, promptly reset to number 99, Rishi, was also a co-commentator here when he's not playing. He's been commentating matches with enthusiasm and liveliness that is near unmatched here at this ASV grounds here in Anandpur. Swati here with the disc now, resets back to Rishi again, to number 15. Back to Rishi, to Johnny. Johnny looking to reset, looking for Rishi. Stallkind going high, and it's a bit of a mispass, but Rishi with a big layout bid protects the L2F offensive right now. And Sissa with the big forehand flick. There is a player under it, but the D is made by the ATC player, who gets there before the L2F offense can get her fingers around the disc. So it's a turnover, and ATC will be starting on offense now, looking to score their 14th point and perhaps close this game out early. Injury call is called by Rishi. I think he might have pulled something after that big layout bid. Really great grab earlier during this point, but he is stepping out now. Josh now for the ATC offense, and he hucks it deep. It's a forehand. 43 is under it, and Sarang comes down. Johnny was there as well with the defense. I think he did get his fingers around it, but Sarang does secure the pass. And as the score as well, he secures the pass in the end zone for a score for ATC as the cheers are going up. That brings ATC to 14 points. Just one more point to take the game. The time as well is 2:24. It's just 1 minute to hard cap. So the game will be played to +1, which is anyway 15. Shirl again with the disc pulling for ATC. Again smooth, floating smoothly into the third quarter of the field. Quickly being picked up by Pras, and Pras with a hug of his own. There is a player under it. There's a defender there as well, but the L2F player does come down with it easy. Nice quick point from L2F offense. Great hug by Pras. Really nice, well placed, floaty, and straight to the area in which the L2F attacker was running into. So really well placed and accurate, well timed throw from Pras there, one of the main handlers on the L2F team.
Score the goal, and India have won! Miles onward! Now.
Yeah, as a boy, I always knew I one day had the courage to be king. Yeah, time flew when I grew up. Now I'm ready for the.
Nice backhand OI floating ever so slowly down in towards the end zone of ATC. Disc is being collected by Naveen near the brick mark. Big hug there by the ATC player. Number 4 is under it and does secure the disc. Shirl is running off deep and she is hot and she's behind the disc, but it's just gone a bit too far. She's unable to catch up to it. Will be a turnover, and L2F will be starting on offense. Pras is going to collect the disc for L2F. Let's see if he has any more hucking ideas. A big fake towards the forehand huck. Pass it under to number 22. Bit of a wobbly pass. Pras does secure it quite low to the ground. Back to 00. 00 fakes a big forehand huck. Is looking downfield. The wind has really picked up. The leaves are blowing onto the field. The wind is very strong now. Be difficult to but the wind is going along with the L2F side, so hucks will not be out of the question for sure. And a bit of a panicked pass there, I think, from L2F. The cutter didn't have too many options, and the upline cut was really quick, and it was difficult to make that pass connect. ATC is back on O. Naveen on the disc now for ATC after receiving a high pass, and a big hug goes up. There's a player under it again. There's a defender there as well. Defended by Varun from L2F. It's very evident after 100 plus minutes of playing this game, all the athletes on the field are tired. The game is not as crisp, as clean, as clinical as we would think it should be, but after 100 minutes of playing in this hot sun, it's only to be expected that the athletes are having to deal with a lot of fatigue, have heavy feet and labored breath. 0-0 now with a big huck of their own. Varun is under it from L2F, but Lakshman from ATC comes down with a D. Both Lakshman and Naveen had sandwiched Varun and had judged the disc a bit better there. Lakshman coming with a great D. Mai now with the disc for ATC. To TJ. To Lakshman. With a nice break for backhand to Naveen. To number 98, Priya. To TJ. Big forehand, but it's misplaced. Yet another turnover for this in this point, and L2F will be picking up the disc on O. And as the cheer goes up from the sideline for ATC to get the D, that's exactly what they do, with a bit of a misplaced pass there from L2F, where the receiver is not able to get to the disc in time. Rather blady around, and I think there's an injury on field, so a substitution is being called on. 0-0 has stepped out and is being replaced by Johnny from L2F. Johnny still with a very loud booming voice on the stall count, having a lot of energy. There's ATC player shooting off deep. Tejas is making a look. I think he's deciding against it, looking to reset now. Lakshman there, ever ready as an option, bailout option to Naveen. Naveen looking forward, and there's a D. Must be the 5th turnover, at least in this game. There's an L2F player shooting off deep. Pras is looking for options. However, Lakshman has covered the deep option. Really quick defensive thinking. Number 23 in the purple shorts on the close side of the field to Johnny. To Pras. Nice forehand to Varun. To number 01 on the far side. To Pras, and Varun again now in the center. Some swinging happening among the handlers. ATC sideline cheering to get the D yet again. Good swinging happening amongst the handlers. Between Pras, Varun, quick upline movement now. And a nice low backhand release, but it does not meet the target. Throw is a bit too low, and I believe a timeout is going to be called now by the ATC team. They have the whole field that they have to work their way up on. Indeed, the disc is picked up and timeout is called.
What happened?
Turnover, miss pass.
From? Shit.
Didn't catch it. Maybe my TJ.
He cut one side, she threw the other side.
L2F now just collecting the disc on offense after a turnover from ATC. Just outside the end zone, just a couple of accurate passes should get them the score. He sets to the center. And the low backhand release. Oh, what a D. What a D from the ATC player. That TJ with the layout.
Captain TJ.
Captain TJ from ATC with the layout D now. And this crucial point and a big hug going up. Lakshman running it down, being chased by Varun from that team, and he does collect just outside the end zone. Waiting for some support in the form of Sherl, who's wide open. However, the defenders have some quick thinking, but the pass is made to TJ. Again, captain with the bookends for this last and final score. TJ with a beautiful D and a great hug to Lakshman, and then collected again by TJ in the end zone for the score. What a lovely game. People are exhausted, so they will now take a well-deserved break for all the athletes on field. This is Nitya from India Ultimate. In case you have not yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for more updates about nationals and other such events, as well as other projects that we do as India Ultimate. Signing off for now. Thank you all for tuning in.